Hi everyone, this is Sandra8675 and I'm here in the desert over by Route 66, which is the location where I'm planning on showing you all of the female LELUTKA heads. I grabbed all of the demos and I'm going to be modeling them for you, and then at the end of the video I'm actually going to pick a head that I'm going to purchase. So I thought this would be fun and interesting to watch. I think videos like this are helpful when you're in the market to buy a head and things like that, and you don't quite know, what you want or how they look or what brand you want to go with. So, I just thought I would do this. I've become very interested in LELUTKA heads. Recently, they released the Fleur head, which is what I have on right now. And, it's really pretty. I actually am not that familiar with LELUTKA. I don't have anything by that brand, but I'm really into it. And honestly, I didn't think I would like the Fleur head, but I really do. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the heads right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Fleur head I have on right now. What I'm going to do, you guys, I just had the hair on for the intro, but I'm going to be removing hair so that we could see all the heads better. I'm going to go ahead and keep the hair base on, but other than that, just to let you know, I'm not going to be altering the head in any way. The only thing I did do is I made the head a little bit bigger. Right now it's about at the size of a 77. Yeah, but obviously you can make the head whatever size you want. And I'm not going to be doing anything else she does have the shape on that comes with the head. That's important because you want the head to look like it does in the photo. So I'm going to be putting the shape on that goes with the head and the eyes, but I'm not going to be altering the face in any way because I don't want to make it look like something different other than what you're seeing in the demo, because I feel like that's a little bit more helpful to see what the base head looks like, what it's supposed to look like. All right, so anyway, this is the Fleur head, all right? Really pretty. Okay. I do think she's really pretty, very model type looking. Okay, and actually I am going to show you one thing here because I heard several people discussing this specific thing. Personally, I think her face is very pretty along with the lips. Oh, she just moved out of camera. But anyway, I think the head and the lips are really pretty and well proportioned for what the head is supposed to look like, for what the designer wanted to create here. But a lot of people were making comments about the lips being too large. So let's go ahead. I haven't messed with this myself, but let's go ahead and take a look at the lips here and see if we can make them smaller, because that was a discussion among several people that I talked to about this head. Let me see. Mouth. There it is. All right, so let's see how big or small we can make the lips here. Let's just see if we can make them smaller. All right, so let me see. Right now the lip width is at 33. Okay. All right, so you can make it wider, whatever. All right, here, I'm putting it back at 33. All right. Fullness. Okay, so less full. Okay, so see, they can get quite a bit smaller if you look there. Okay, I really like the way the demo looks, but if you want to make them smaller, there you are. Okay. Let's keep looking here at the mouth for 1 second. Okay, the lip thickness, let's take a look. Oh yeah. Okay, if you make them too small, it starts to pixelate a little bit there under the chin, but yeah, you could tell that you can make them quite a bit smaller. Let me see, lip ratio. Oh, that's just, that has nothing to do with the fullness. That's just how big you want the bottom or top lip to be. Okay, so there you go. You can make the lips smaller. All right, so very pretty head. I like it. And boom compatible. And let's go ahead and take a look at the next head here. I'll put it on for you right now. Okay guys, so right now I have this highlighted. I have on the AIDA head. I believe it's Ada. Okay. Yeah, so I mean it's a pretty head. I mean I don't have anything against it. It's not my cup of tea, but it is pretty. You could tell that if you had on, you know, skin, hair, all that good stuff with it, some makeup, it's gonna look real pretty. I'm really liking the LELUTKA design of the heads here. Okay. Here, I'll zoom in a little closer just in case. Alright, she is pretty. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for the next head. Alright, you guys, so again, I have this highlighted. This is the Bianca head. It's highlighted right here. Alright, let's take a closer look. Okay, super pretty. You could definitely tell what the creator's going for. Yeah, if any of you guys have a LELUTKA favorite head, leave it down in the comments below. I'd be interested to know. I'm also very focused on finding some dramatic good makeup for a female LELUTKA head. I'm excited about it. It's going to be my first LELUTKA head. Alright, so pretty. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Okay, so this is Kate, C-A-T-E. Alright. For some reason it looks similar to the other one, no? I mean, it's pretty. Maybe it's just a skin tone that looks similar. Maybe I'm going crazy. I like the eyes, the color of the eyes. Those are cool. Alright, pretty. Again, it's not really my cup of tea, but like I said, any of these heads are really nice. They're obviously high quality heads, and once you put on makeup and clothes and everything else with them, they're gonna look nice. I mean, you know, it's all very much personal preference, what you like or don't like. So, okay, Kate, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, you guys, so this one looks like Chloe. I actually really like this head a lot. I like the way it looks. Real pretty. Yeah. I just like this type of head better. It's the shape. I just like it. Real pretty. Oh, hold on. Let me get this out of the way. All right. Sometimes when you're filming, you forget the stupidest things that you leave on and things. It happens a lot in photography too, that sometimes in the past I have done professional photography, and a lot of times you'll get so into looking at the model and talking to her and the lighting and what have you, a lot of times you'll miss the obvious that's like blocking you or right in front of you or whatever, and that's actually a big reason why photographers pay to have professional photo assistants with them on the job, because they point out these things, because it is a distracting line of work. I'll just say that. All right, so that's Chloe. All right, very pretty. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so this is the head called Greer, I believe. It's Greer. I'm not quite sure how you would pronounce that, but here is the head. Let's take a closer look here. All right, pretty. Yeah, I actually like this one. Blonde isn't my favorite, but it looks very pretty on her with the light eyes. All right, so here we have a head called Karina. Here, let me minimize that, and we'll go in closer. All right, boy, my camera is acting super weird right now, but anyway. I don't know why my camera is acting like that. All right. And this AO is just moving around all over the place. I feel like the more you try to zoom in on your AVI, the AO moves around more. People can tell me if they think I'm wrong on that, but I think I'm totally right, because every time I try to zoom in on my AO, on my AVI, when I'm too lazy to turn off the AO first, she starts moving around all over the place. It's crazy. All right. So anyway, this is Karina. Pretty. All right. Kind of has a wider face. I kind of like the jawline and stuff. That's cool. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay. This right here is May. Now, this is a really pretty one. For some reason, I didn't notice this one before. I guess that's what happens when you're trying on all the heads. You see stuff you didn't see before. But, super pretty. I like this one a lot. Yeah, it looks kind of maybe like a head with a little bit of an Asian descent. It's really pretty. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one here. I actually like that one. Now see, to me that one looks very similar to the floor head. But, you know, I mean, they're all going to have some similarities because they're all heads. But something about the shape of the face reminds me of the floor head. Oops, what happened there? There we go. All right. Pretty. All right. And let's go ahead and take a look at the next one here. Again, that's Pipper. Here we have Simone, okay? And just in case anyone notices, I am not altering the body at all. That's why sometimes you see the ultra long arms and stuff. I'm not altering the face or the body, but I am adding the shapes on that go with the heads, okay? So, okay, pretty. I like this one actually. Goodness. There we go. Yeah. I like her jawline and the shape of her face here. You guys, I would love to know in the comments which one is your favorite one. There we go. I was trying to zoom in closer. It's so funny how sometimes the camera will latch on and zoom in closer and sometimes it won't. SL cameras. All right. I like this one a lot. I like the shape of her jawline and her cheekbones. Nice. Okay. So let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so here we are with Spencer. Right, this one looks similar to some of the other ones we've seen. Interesting. I know with all the heads there must be a slight difference, otherwise they wouldn't put them on the market to sell them, but some of them do look very similar. Alright, zoom in closer for Spencer. I mean, she's pretty. I like that color hair she has on too, with that color skin. Nice. Alright, so there you are. I hate to keep saying also, this one looks very similar to the floor head. I don't want to put down floor head like it doesn't have improvements, but it does look similar to me with the lips and everything. Alright, so let's go ahead, take a look at the next one here. Okay, this one is Vera. Okay, let's look at it closer. Okay, Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I don't think this one would be my cup of tea, but you know. Sometimes also with heads, it's a funny thing, but sometimes I really have to see them with, you know, hair and makeup and everything. Then I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay, it's cute. But, um, you know, it takes a lot of work to get to the point where, you know, I don't know, you think it's worth it to have spent money on a head. I'll tell you guys a story here really quick. I bought a, I want to say it's called the Susan head from Katwa. That head has a shape that's very unique as far as the lips and the cheeks go. It's a very round face. When I first got that head, I was like, I made a mistake. Because I don't know, I just, it wasn't looking good, in my opinion. But you know, the thing is that once I started experimenting with the skins and the different freckles and you know, kind of lashes, brows, stuff like that. And then once you put on, you know, the ears, the hair, the makeup, it really starts, you start creating your kind of own thing. And I swear, I think that Susan head is one of the best heads I've ever bought in SL because it has such a unique look. It looks so good, but it took me a minute to get there. You know, so I don't know really what my point is to that story. I guess it's just that you really don't know what you could do with the head until you get it on your AVI, work with it, and, you know, put some effort into it to get that look that you want. And actually, the Susan head from Katwa that I have looks a lot different than I wanted it to look. It was not the look I was going for. It was totally different, but it's its own look, and I really appreciate that, and I really do like it a lot. So anyway, that's my little story on heads. All right, let's take a look at the next one. This head right here is the Erin head, and I'm really liking this head. It's really pretty. I would honestly be interested to know how this head looks with different skins on it. I like it a lot. All right, pretty. I like the eyes too. Wow, those are cool color eyes. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, this head is called Lake, and well, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear this head looks like the last one, like Erin. Here, let's look at it closer here. Looks very similar. I mean, I don't know. I would have to see them side by side. It is why it's so hard to look at heads. I mean, you know. All right, I'm sure that there's differences there. I don't doubt that at all. But, okay, pretty. I mean, I liked the Erin. I think if you like the Erin head, you're going to like the Lake head because they are similar. All right. I mean, I do like it. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next head here, see what we got. Okay, this right here is the Nova head. Nova. Okay, and you guys, I'm not a professional on SL heads or what have you. I'm not a creator of any of this stuff, but the last three heads, including this one, do look extremely similar. I would need to talk to somebody who knows more than I do about the stuff. They look so similar. I would need somebody to point out to me exactly what the differences are. Like maybe one has a more advanced function or more advanced HUD or something. I don't know. But they are looking so similar that I would need somebody to point out to me what exactly it is the differences are, like why you should choose one over the other. Here, let's go ahead and I'm going to pull this up on inventory again really quick so that I get the names right so that you know what I'm referencing here. Okay, yeah, so the Nova, the Lake, and the Erin head all look extremely similar. There might be some slight differences, I'm sure, but I would need somebody to tell me what they are. Yeah, so that's my opinion so far on those three. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next one here. Okay, you guys, so this is Nori. I had a really hard time fixing the brows on this head. I don't know what was going on quite, other than sometimes the demos might have a little glitch in them. But again, this is Nori, and let's take a closer look here. Because I really do like this head a lot. Really pretty. All right. Yeah, I like this one a lot. All right, so again, that's Nori. Okay, so this head is, I believe, pronounced Ryan, maybe? R-Y-N. Ryan. All right, and let's go ahead and take a closer look at her. Okay, very pretty. Looks like it has a type of Asian type descent to the look. I really like it. All right, pretty. Okay, you guys, well, this is the last LELUTKA head that I have to try on for a demo. All right, and boy, they have quite a few heads. I didn't realize they had so many, honestly, because I am so unfamiliar with the brand. I had no idea how many they had before walking into their store. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few moments, I'm going to think about what I want, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the head that I ended up purchasing. I'm only getting one. And yeah, and I'm going to try to make her over as much as possible with, you know, hair and clothing and stuff. I can't promise that I'm going to have the makeup and everything else on her, but I'm going to try to do as good a job as possible. And I do think I have some skins for LELUTKA. If I do not, I'm going to have to get some. But I do think I might have one or two, possibly, if I'm lucky. So we'll see how good of a job I could do with what I got in my inventory right now, and I will come back and show you guys what I ended up getting. Okay, you guys, so I don't know if this is a weird ending to this video or not, but I am at my house because I had to go home to actually work on the head and the body and dress to AVI because it wasn't an adult sim that I was on, and I didn't want to change there. So, and of course, once I started working on my head and stuff, it took me forever. I've literally been here 10 million years. But I did want to show you the end result of what I got. I'm really happy with it. I ended up with the Ryan head, R-Y-N. And I know she's got a lot of hair on, but this is her pretty face. Okay. I was just the most impressed with the face and head for this model. So I'm really happy with it. And I honestly can't wait to see what I can make her look like when I get some really good makeup. Right now, honestly, I didn't have any makeup for this model head. For the LELUTKA, I have nothing in my inventory. So I'm going to have to purchase something. I basically like a really nice lip gloss, maybe a couple colors that will carry me through most situations in SL. And for the eyeshadow, I like to get a little bit more out there and a little bit more creative. I do like eyeshadows that come with a nice HUD to choose from. So I'm going to have to look around. I did look at a couple companies, but I wasn't finding kind of what I had in mind that I wanted. So that's okay though. But anyway, pretty head. I'm really happy with it. I think I got the best one. So you guys, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments below, or if you have any suggestions of future videos you want to see. If you enjoyed this one, I'd like to know. because I wouldn't mind doing, you know, more of these. I did have in my mind that I did want to do one of these types of videos on AK heads because many people seem unfamiliar with that particular company and what they offer and things. But other than that, you know, just let me know how you feel about it. And so you guys, thank you for hanging in there with me. I enjoyed making this video. I think the outcome was fantastic. I will see you next time. And until then, stay safe. Bye.